Thank you for joining us again today. And today we'll be looking at unconditional love. Is it a myth or is it a reality? Unconditional love is God's kind of love. It's the love God has for us. Sometimes you may say it's the kind of love a mother has for children or a father has for his children. In relationships, our utmost desire is to come or to get to a point of unconditional love where your partner loves you unconditionally, where you are sure that no matter what you do and no matter what happens, your partner will always be there for you and will always love you. Is it possible? Is it real? Is this something that is achievable? Or is this something that we're all going to continually aspire and fight to get until we finally leave this planet called Earth? The answer is yes. Conditional love is a myth. Let me tell you why. Because the notion that someone can love you unconditionally is the reason why most people mess up. Is the reason why most people never work on themselves and never become accountable for their bad decisions. I may love you, but you must understand that sometimes love is not enough. Therefore, in loving someone, please be careful and understand that they can stop loving you. They can even work out on you while they love you. Sometimes leaving people can be the best decision you will ever make for yourselves. So realize that the moment you entered into that relationship, no matter how much love you have in your heart for this person or this person has for you, there's always the possibility that this person will stop loving you. And because of that, it becomes imperative that you work on yourself, you develop yourself, you continually make yourself lovable, you continually make yourself worth it, because sometimes some people are not worth the sacrifice. They are not worth the effort you put in. Why would I love someone who continuously cheats on me? Why would I love someone who continuously talks me down? Why would I love someone who is selfish and refuses to invest in my personal development and growth? It's impossible to do. So it's not about how much I love you. It's about how much you are willing to do for me and how much you are worth the sacrifice I am making. Commitment isn't one-sided. It involves every party in that relationship playing their part. Okay? Now, my partner as a woman who decides to be with me must be willing to play our role as a woman. I must be willing to play my role as a man. Will these roles come together at some point? Yes. Sometimes you may not even be able to tell what a woman's roles are anymore or what the man's roles are anymore. But everyone must understand what their roles are and be willing to play them. Do not think that because I'm in love with you, I suddenly have developed amnesia or I suddenly do not have goals or dreams for myself. See, it is advisable sometimes to be selfish with your goals and your dreams. Yes, there are times you have to put yourself first. A relationship is beautiful, but sometimes put yourself first. And in doing that, you realize love is really not unconditional. Why would I spend 5 years in a relationship with you and I have gained nothing? I have not become better. I have not grown. I'm not growing. No matter how strong that love is, it becomes a problem. It becomes toxic. It would lead to resentment. And that's where the problem begins. So I need you to understand and make up your mind. Love isn't unconditional. And because of that, you must do all you can, all within your power, to be lovable, to be worth the sacrifice, and to be worth the time. Someone I knew, or I know very well, just left a 25-year-old marriage. Why? Because he woke up one day and realized that in 25 years, he had gained nothing from being married to this person. Instead, he had made all the sacrifices and gotten nothing in return. Therefore, it is advisable that you put yourself first, develop yourself, work on yourself, be good enough, and most importantly, be worth the sacrifice. Because love itself is conditional. It is never unconditional. Another reason why love is conditional, obviously, is because of the high level of divorces that we experience today. Why do you think people walk away from relationships and from marriages? It is because oftentimes they feel cheated. Oftentimes they feel like they are giving and they're not receiving. Whether it is finances, whether it's sexual, whether it's lack of respect. Because basically, a man's biggest desire is respect. And a woman's biggest desire is to be loved and pampered. When we both feel like we're not getting what we deserve or what we desire, we tend to walk away. So you must understand that because it is conditional, you have roles to play. You must do your best. I always say that a relationship is a full-time job. It's a full-time job. There are no holidays, there are no breaks, there are no timeouts, okay? You just keep working on it. You keep giving your best, you keep giving your all until you get to that destination that you want to get to. And remember that we said that it's a journey, not a destination. So on this journey, you are going to make a lot of sacrifices. You are going to do a lot of hard work to make your relationship work out. Finally, laziness is one of the biggest problems we have in relationships. How do I mean? Laziness to make that one extra phone call, check up on your partner, spend time together, do things for your partner, be there for them. Oftentimes, people put themselves first and then remember their relationships later. That will not help in your relationship. Understanding that your partner's desires and dreams are very important will help you. Because remember that this person, even though they are in love with you, have their own personal goals. They have things that they also want to get out of this relationship. Because of that, you have to continuously and continually work on yourself. Work on yourself, and I assure you, your relationship will be beautiful. God bless you.